Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Horde, where we plunge into the shadows of the world's most enigmatic creatures, from the depths of forgotten lakes to the dark corners of ancient forests. We weave creative and mysterious tales of the cryptids that stalk the dark reaches of the globe. Blending folklore, eyewitness accounts, and imaginative twists, we explore their origins, cultural impacts, and the chilling implications of what might truly hide in the unknown. These are their stories. Join us if you dare. This is episode 1, Á Bao A Qu, Shadows of the Spiral Stair. In the shadowed annals of forgotten lore, where the veils between myth and memory thin to whispers, dwells the tale of Á Bao A Qu, a being not born of flesh or fury, but of the soul's unspoken longings and the world's unyielding imperfections. This entity, shrouded in the mists of Malayan folklore and the labyrinthine imaginations of distant scribes, emerges not as a predator of the night, but as a silent witness to humanity's eternal climb towards enlightenment. Its story, pieced together from ancient whispers and literary echoes, unfolds in the crumbling heights of the Tower of Victory in Chittorgarh, India, a monolith etched with the scars of forgotten battles, where the air hangs heavy with the scent of jasmine and decay. Yet some variants also tether it to the mist-shrouded peaks of Mount Ladang in Malaysia, a place where spirits roam freely amid the tangled roots of ancient banyan, suggesting a nomadic essence that defies singular origins. Long before the colonial winds carried tales across oceans, the indigenous Orang Asli of Malaysia spoke in hushed tones of Á Bao A Qu, my elder brother, a guardian spirit bound to sacred sites, perhaps as a protector of thresholds between realms. In these oral traditions, it was not a monster to fear, but a familial phantom, a shapeshifter that mirrored the climber's inner turmoil, feeding on the shades of karma and regret. The Tower of Victory, with its spiral staircase worn smooth by countless feet, became its eternal prison, perhaps its altar. Built in the 15th century by Rana Kumbha to commemorate triumph over invaders, the tower stood as a symbol of human ambition. Its summit promised a vista of unparalleled beauty, rolling hills bathed in golden light, rivers like veins of silver threading through the earth. But beneath its allure lay a darker truth. The ascent was a gauntlet of the soul, where illusions peeled away like rotting skin. Imagine a moonless night in Chittorgarh, where the wind howls through the tower's arched windows like the lament of lost souls. A lone pilgrim, driven by whispers of forbidden knowledge, approaches the base. He is no saint. His heart harbors shadows, greed for power, a betrayal left unspoken, the echo of a lover's curse. As his foot touches the first step, the air thickens, and from the gloom awakens Á Bao A Qu. At first, it is formless, a translucent wisp, invisible to all but the most attuned. Its skin, soft as the fuzz of a poisoned peach, quivers with anticipation. It has slumbered since time's dawn, a relic of primordial chaos, sensitive to the myriad hues of the human spirit, the crimson of rage, indigo of sorrow, the fleeting gold of purity. As the pilgrim ascends, the creature stirs fully, adhering to his heels like a loyal shadow. With each step, it transforms. Tentacles unfurl from its amorphous body, glowing with an eerie bioluminescence that shifts from pallid blue to deep violet, illuminating the carvings on the walls, depictions of gods and demons locked in eternal strife. The air grows colder, the steps narrower, spiraling tighter like a noose. The pilgrim feels an unseen presence, a weight that presses not on his body, but on his conscience. Memories surface unbidden. A village burned in his youth, a promise spoken under starless skies. Á Bao A Qu feeds on these shades, growing more corporeal, its form mimicking the climber's silhouette. Now a hunched figure, now a writhing mass of limbs. It perceives not with eyes, but with its entire being, tasting the bitterness of unresolved sins. Midway up, the tower's whispers turn to wails. The pilgrim glimpses apparitions, echoes of past climbers who faltered, a scholar driven mad by revelations, a warrior consumed by his own hubris. Á Bao A Qu, now radiant and almost beautiful, urges him onward, its glow casting long, distorted shadows that dance like malevolent spirits. But as the summit nears, the entity's form wavers. The pilgrim's imperfections, those hidden fractures in his soul, prove too great. His acts cast shadows too long. His heart is not unburdened. With a sigh like silk tearing in the void, Á Bao A Qu dims, its colors bleeding away into nothingness. It tumbles back down the stairs, a cascade of fading light, collapsing at the base in exhaustion, its gaze fixed eternally on the horizon of hope. In darker retellings, woven through Malaysian annals and Persian-influenced tales that migrated via trade routes, Á Bao A Qu is no mere companion, but a harbinger of doom. Some say it lures the unworthy, amplifying their flaws until they leap from the heights in despair, their bodies shattered on the rocks below like discarded clay. Others whisper of a single success, centuries ago, a pure ascetic who reached the top, allowing the creature to attain nirvana, only for it to return, cursed to repeat the cycle as a reminder of humanity's rarity of virtue. Edge cases abound in the folklore, climbers who turn back midway, forever haunted by visions of what might have been, or those who climbed in pairs, only for Á Bao A Qu to splinter, embodying the discord between them. In colonial eras, European explorers dismissed it as superstition, yet some journals hint at encounters. A British officer in 19th century India who claimed to feel an invisible brother trailing him, driving him to madness. The implications of such a myth are profound, reflecting cultural nuances. In Malayan traditions, it underscores communal harmony and respect for elders, while in Indian context, it echoes Hindu-Buddhist themes of karma and illusion. Psychologically, it mirrors the human psyche's dark undercurrents, the shadow self that follows us in pursuit of self-actualization. Ecologically, tied to sacred mountains and towers, it symbolizes the peril of hubris in exploiting nature's heights. Yet, in a globalized world, the story risks dilution, appropriated into pop culture as a benign curiosity, stripping away its mysterious dread. In the eternal dance of Á Bao A Qu, we glimpse a haunting truth. The world is a tower of illusions, where true enlightenment eludes us not through external monsters, but through the invisible burdens we carry, reminding us that perfection is a fleeting glow, attainable only when we confront and release the shadows within, lest we forever tumble back into the abyss of our own making. We really appreciate you joining us on this legend of the Hidden Horde. If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe and leave a review or a comment. And for a deeper dive, you can check out the links in the show notes. Until next time, stay hidden and stay curious.